I don't know who this message is for, but whatever your plans are, good luck. Okay. And not in a bad way, just whatever your plans are, good luck on them coming together the way you expect, because I was preparing for y'all reading, literally about to press record, and the sky opened up. I'm talking about it started pouring down rain. Let me just wake these cards up. I'm talking about the sun was shining. I was like, I'm going to do a read for the collective outside today. Let me go get, sit in the sun, get some extended sun time. And I got out to the park and, laid out my little spread and everything, got comfortable. I'm talking about sun shining, like bright as I don't know what. And as soon as I finished shuffling the cards and as soon as I was about to press record, the sky just opened up. I knew it was going to rain today, but it was not supposed to rain until literally, it did not say the rain was coming until 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. And I'm like, that's perfect. I got time. It's only 12 o'clock. We're good to go. Y'all, as soon as I'm talking about as soon as I finished shuffling the cards, saying the prayer, blessing the reading, sky opened up. And it just made me laugh because it made me think of no matter what your plans are, I literally got up with the intention this morning to go to the park, get outside, stretch, get some sun, do a read, the whole 9. And the universe was like, maybe not. So I don't know who that message is for, but whatever your plans are, you can plan, right? Plan as much as you want to, baby. If things don't turn out the way that they supposed to or that you want them to, I'll say, just, be ready to go with the flow. All right, y'all, it's your girl Tara with Moya and I. This is Guided in Wellness, and I'm back with another read for the collective. This is an all signs collective read. I'm not doing the individual sign by sign, but this is a collective read. This is for everybody. I'm going to be pulling energy for this current season that we are in, this eclipse season, this portal energy, this transition from Virgo to Libra season. So we're gonna do an oracle reading today. This is all oracles. I have the tarot here if I feel the need to clarify or if I'm being called to clarify. But we're gonna be using 3 oracle decks today. All right. Thank you everyone for all your love, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. I truly appreciate all the love and support that y'all show me here on this channel and every day. I truly, truly appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Everything you would like to know about me is in the description box below. Please be aware of the fake pages. I am open for personal readings at this time. Information to book a personal reading is in the description box below. All right. With that being said, we're going to go right ahead into it. Like I said, I already prayed and everything. I was just I was about to press record. So thank you for joining me here today. So let's see what God wants us to know. I'm calling on God today, okay? I know we normally say spirit or universe, but heavenly parent, Mother God, Father God, and the Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? Whatever information you hear today, take that with you as, cards just falling out already. Take it with you and use your discernment and, pray about it. Talk to whoever you need to talk to about it to make your decision about the information heard here today. All right. What information? Let's do 4. Okay, thank you. Upright or reverse? Okay, we got the tarantula in the reverse. And it flipped down in the upright, like it flip, but I'm gonna take it in the reverse because that's how I saw it come out. 3 more. This energy is representing the themes or energies that we need to be aware of at this time for the collective. Okay. We have crocodile in the reverse. Let me get 2 more, please. We have frog in the reverse. Okay, what's all these reversals? What's going on? This is, and anytime my oracle cards come out in the reverse, this is energy that we should be aware of or paying attention to. This may be energy that is lingering or even coming up. And then we have Panther in the upright. All right. This is energy that might be lingering, coming up, energy that might need to be addressed, energy that might be imbalanced or unbalanced, present, past, future. Take it how it resonates. All right. So y'all know with my animal spirit deck, I'm still not well versed on all of the cards, which is okay because we're gonna get them out of the book. But what we do have here is earth energy, water energy. Actually, we have only earth and water energy out here. All right. So let's see what messages. Y'all, my book is soaking wet. I'm sorry, not earth energy. Is this earth energy? Lord, what is this? I know it's not air. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's fire and earth. Fire and earth. Please forgive me because I'm like, I know it's not air. All right, first card out, tarantula, fire energy. Ooh, interesting, because Panther in the book, Panther is first and then tarantula is right after. But in the spread, y'all have tarantula first as the first energy and Panther as the last energy. So there might be some information or just a need to go backwards. And this doesn't mean like to take a step back or to I'm not getting that it means to take a step back or to do something from the past. You may just need to be reevaluating the past or like looking back on past energies, past lessons, past experiences that are going to hint for you or signal you or give you some type of information or knowledge as to what may be coming in the coming forward for you, like moving forward. So tarantula, at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. So with it coming out here in the reverse, a lot of you could be at a crossroads, like I said, at a crossroads at this time. With this eclipse energy and this portal energy that we're going through between Virgo and Libra season, between this eclipse that we had in Pisces, moving into this eclipse that is coming. I don't know if it is actually in Libra or not. I believe it is, but don't quote me on that just yet because I'm not 1,000% sure. So when the tarantula is in balance, you follow your intuition, but when it is out of balance, you are hesitant, you are over intellectual, or you over intellectualize. To bring it into balance, you can do some daily journaling. You may want to do some other grounding techniques, but this here it says daily journaling. And I'm getting that you want to do some type of like verbal or written grounding technique, because what the tarantula talks about is, like it says, you are getting sidetracked from, it says actually you're getting sidetracked from your dream. The past is sidetracking you. So there's something, like I said, about the past that is coming up for you at this time, or something about the past that you may want to focus on or bring your attention to be able to figure out how you are going to move forward, and how you are going to move forward effortlessly, in a sense, how you are going to move forward like with full gusto. You just want to be able to move forward. You want to be able to flow forward. So we'll see what could potentially, even for you, right? Think about what is that thing that is, think about that thing that is sidetracking you, right? Think about that thing that is not enabling you or not allowing you to be focused on what's ahead of you. Try to figure out what is the thing that is that keeps your focus behind you. I hope that makes sense. All right, crocodile is next. All right, crocodile is the first card in the water group. So, all right, crocodile, resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy. Build up the vital reserve so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. Yeah, this is just going all in pattern, in my opinion. When in balance, you feel wise, patient, and you are a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, you feel stuck or lash out. To bring into balance, rest or do the Makarasana pose. Makarasana pose. I'm gonna find out what that is. I have a chakra deck. It might be in there, but the Makarasana pose, or you want to look that up. Makarasana. The Makarasana pose or Makarasana pose. Okay. So once again, I want to bring the attention to where it says now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. So going back to this tarantula energy here, where there's something that is pulling on you, something from your past that is pulling on you, that is impeding, right? Blocking or an obstacle for you to move forward. What the crocodile card is saying here is right now, there's a time for you to really hermit. Okay. Cause when I read it, I got hermit energy, where it says you need to rest and go within. There's something here that is asking you to, the energy here is just asking you to really take a step back, right? I know we're focused, it's bringing attention to the past, but there's a reason why you need to take a step back. Some of you could be trying to, run from your past, run from things that have happened in the past, run, just like I'm getting like this energy of I'm trying to hurry up. I'm trying to hurry up and get to the next step so I don't have to worry about what's behind me. I'm trying to hurry up and move on to the next thing so I don't have to deal with this thing that's currently, in my energy or in my space. It's giving like someone is trying to rush to the new so that they can leave the old behind. But I'm hearing that like someone has not done the work to clear out the old, which is interesting because the frog talks about clearing, cleansing, and healing. That is literally the what the book says: clearing, cleansing, and healing. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. Also thinking back to the rain that just happened, like the rain that just literally poured down on me, right? It did feel very freeing, very cleansing. Like I almost wanted to just kind of sit in it, but I was like, okay, it started to pour. Like it wasn't like a little light drizzle because I thought, if it's just a sprinkle, I'm going to keep doing this read outside. But like I said, the sky opened up. It was a straight downpour. So when in balance, you have clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, you feel depleted or running on empty. To bring into balance, get into a lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. So some of you may be wanting to get into water at this time or needing to get into water. But most importantly, there is a cleansing, clearing, and healing energy that needs to occur. That is what is going to help you move forward. That is what is going to really help you make the decision as to what is it that you are needing to leave behind, let go. What is it that you are needing to work through so that when you move into this new space, right? Because if you're resonating with this, you are currently, like I said, we are currently in the portal. It's like the portal is open. A lot of us are walking through, right, energetically, moving through energetically. And a lot of what we've been talking about, I can't even tell y'all for how long. Go back and look at my channel. I feel like I've been talking about this clearing, cleansing energy. I will say, like, most specifically, this energy came up a lot in the Lionsgate portal, the 888 portal. It was even before that, but like you can even go back as far as to the Lionsgate read that I did on the under the live tab, and just listen to and see what resonates for you, if anything. But a lot of that energy was talking about cleansing, clearing, releasing, healing, letting go, shedding of the past, and I'll say on a larger scale, collective, because yes, when we do full moons and new moons and, you know, all of these different transits and things, there's always an opportunity and a time to cleanse and heal and release. But the energy has been more prevalent because what is happening is like an actual timeline shift. A lot of people are moving through this portal and moving into new timelines, 1515 on the timer. And what I understand is that if you're trying to move into or onto a new timeline, you cannot do that with past stuff. I'm hearing Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Ooh. Okay. What she say? Bag lady, you got too much stuff. Right? When people see you, when it was that people, when they see you coming, niggas, they start running. It's true, it's true, it's true. All right. One day, all them bags gonna get in your way. Or somebody gonna say, you crowding my space. So something like that. But I got the bags getting in the way. Just check it out. Erykah Badu, Bag Lady, is coming through because it's almost as if it's like baggage. I'm seeing like the 10 of Wands. Someone is carrying all of this stuff that they probably need to let go in order to be able to freely move into this and onto this next timeline. But let's go ahead and tap into the Panther energy. Yeah, man. Panther says annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, like that rain did, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. So when in balance, you feel brave and productive. When out of balance, you feel self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. And so this is the overarching message, right? All of this is related to it, of course, but these are the things that are like standing in your way. But this is what the energy is calling you to do. At the end of the day, it's asking you to purge. Like that's what I'm getting from this whole message. Purge, 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 release, 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 review, 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 reconsider, like all of those things. Give me 1 second. Y'all might have dirt in here. I'm talking about everything. The wind started blowing. Let's see. Oh no, we're good. All right. So, whew. Yeah, so like I said, with this energy, I'm checking to see like, is there anything else? But it's like, no. Really, there's, like I said, now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Radical rebirth came out here. Yeah, in the reverse. Once again, energy you might want to focus on. It's the number 5. 5 talks about change. That it's I feel like I said this in like the live that I did the other day, or at least one of the readings that I posted the other day. The energy is, okay, I have a stutter today. The energy is asking you to move. It's asking you to change. It's asking, and something about the root chakra here is important, because I'm looking at the tarantula card. It's all red. I'm looking at the radical rebirth. It's signifying the root chakra with the number 5 being in red here. Something about grounding at this time can be very important. That's what that journaling does, that daily journaling, or just, get verbally saying things out loud, writing things out loud, releasing things, right? I use journaling a lot with my clients, or encourage my clients to journal a lot, because I tell them that I ain't even ate nothing today, y'all. I'm just burping up a storm. I'm telling y'all, it be these readings. But anywho, I tell my clients that, sometimes it can be helpful when we find ourselves ruminating and overthinking and constantly in our head, Sometimes we just need another outlet to get it out. A lot of people, my clients will tell me, oh, I don't like to journal because it doesn't help. I don't like to journal because it doesn't fix the problem. And I oftentimes remind my clients that we're not here to necessarily fix problems. We are here to adapt and change behaviors. Not to say that you can't come to therapy and get a problem fixed, because yes, if it is something tangible, like, hey, when I do this, this happens. Okay, well, stop doing that if you want that to stop. Right? That's one thing. But when we're talking, it's still a change in behavior though, right? We're talking about changing, and I'm working with clients to help them change their behaviors and help them change the way that they see things and think about things and understand things. So how it works with the journaling is, like I said, it's not used as a tool to fix a problem. If you want to go to your journal to solve a problem, you can do that. That is your right. But I tell my clients, try to just get whatever is out into somewhere else, close it, and then go back to it. Once you're able to clear it from your head and you're not just thinking about the same thing over and over and over and over, it frees up space for more information and possibly the answer to come in. Usually I find that, and my clients will report that after I've asked them to journal or complete some type of like writing prompt, they have like so much clarity that things make sense now. So something here with this radical rebirth energy, okay? The next two cards that came out are Speak Up and Worthiness. Number 33, that's a master number, and Worthiness. Okay, we're gonna see what that's about. These are just different energies, right? I was gonna pull a goddess oracle card for each particular spread, but I'm also going to take whatever just falls out. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling, like I can't say it in too many more ways. The energy is asking you to release something, to let something go. More specifically though, a lot of you may be trying to figure out what that is. And so these are going to be some of the things that help you. Yeah, liberation. All right, let's go ahead and get into what some of these goddess cards are speaking on. So we have Radical Rebirth here. That's Moya and I. We have Atete or Atet. Worthiness, number 14, which also breaks down to a 5. There's that change energy yet again. We have 33, a master number, but 3 and 3 also break down to a 6. This is Mama Kombe Bang, Speak Up in the reverse. And then we have Queen Mother Nanny, Liberation, 37, 7 and 3 break down into a 10. That's like a completion energy, a final energy. So what, and that makes sense, right? Liberation, it's complete, it's whole, it's towards the end. So if we're going to be, using these cards for each one, like I said, with Tarantula, going through that rebirth process, that radical rebirth energy, with the Tarantula, it's figuring out, okay, what is it about my past that is holding me back? What is it that is holding me back and getting in my way in general so that I am able to move? Worthiness, something about you being in this waiting period with crocodile here and worthiness here. There's something here about you rediscovering or really being able to figure out. Okay, I just paused because I'm noticing that, the Atete or Atet, she's an Ethiopian, is of Ethiopian lineage, heritage, and I'm looking at the tea, or the coffee being poured. There's like a lot of cups here around. All the cups are being filled. So something here about like filling your cup, something here about like self-love, worthiness. It's asking you to seek, go inside. Crocodile also talked about going inward, going within, not making decisions right now, not moving right now, but really being patient, waiting. So it's like after you've uncovered all of these things that are getting in the way, after you've uncovered or have gone inward and done the work to figure out, okay, what's my blockage? What's my challenge? What's my obstacle? What's my issue? What is pulling me out of alignment? What is not allowing me to emotionally regulate, mentally regulate, physically regulate, whatever it is for you. You're going within now and you're identifying, how does this impact me, right? What does this say about me? Something about worthiness here. It's something about your self-worth, your self-love. For some of you, part of this journey of, this particular leg of the journey is about figuring out your self-worth, like how you show up in your spaces, how you show up for yourself, just how you step into self-love is what I'm getting with that. Step into elevating your worth, understanding your worth. So at this time, a lot of you could be going inward as an attempt to, or out of necessity to really be able to kind of pull yourself back and say, okay, I have not been feeling my best self, my highest self, my whatever self. And so what can I do to get back there? Okay, and you're doing that in this waiting period because something about this buildup of energy is going to propel you forward. And then with the clearing, cleansing, healing energy, and with speak up in the reverse, and the frog in the reverse, I'm getting that a lot of this is something that needs to be said. Now, not necessarily, for some of you, you may need to say things to people, but what I'm getting with this is something that you need to uncover for yourself. I'm hearing a lot of people are lying to themselves. It's not good for you to lie to yourself. Lying to yourself puts you in a space of illusion. It puts you in a space of confusion. Nothing that God presents to you or brings to you is going to be illusion or confusion. It's going to be very much so clear. It's going to be very much so in the reality, in real life, IRL. A lot of you are also not saying a lot of things at this time. Some of you could not be saying things at this time for protective reasons. Some of you could not be saying things at this time because you are unsure of what to say. You're unsure of where you are, or not where you are, what your words can do. A lot of you may not be aware of the power that your words have. One of the things I always preach here on my channel, on my social media, is that words have power. Period. The words you say to yourself, the words you say to other people. Most importantly, the words you say to yourself. Not to say that the words you say to other people are not important, but it is but it is a thing of how you speak to yourself is going to determine a part of how you show up in this world. How you speak to yourself also hints at your beliefs. Your beliefs about the world around you, your beliefs about people, your beliefs about yourself, your beliefs about just a number of things, right? Your beliefs in general, your morals, your values. Something about speaking up for yourself also at this time, it can be very cleansing, can be very healing. Some of you may want to get into water and do your affirmations. Some of you may want to get near water and speak out loud. One of the things I did today when I got to the park is I prayed out loud. I prayed anyway, but I prayed out loud. Just, expressing gratitude and thankfulness and joy for the day, and, just for the things that I've been through, and the things that I'm going through, the lessons that I get to learn, my life experiences, just all that stuff, right? The good, the bad, the ugly, all of that, the pretty. This card also has water in it. See, something about water is like very, very significant at this time. And I know we're in fall. Fall is here, but it is still very much so hot outside. At least I know here in Georgia it's hot. I could imagine it's probably still pretty hot in some other places. So get out into some water when you can. If you can get out into like some clear open water, like the ocean or a lake or a river, even whatever, right? But a pool works just as fine, and so does a tub. Like whatever, the point is intentionality here, setting the intention. So I'm just getting that some of you may need to get into some water and speak these affirmations. You might just want to even speak through what you've been through. Some of you might be holding in just your experiences over the past, we'll say like 6 months to a year. Some of you could have been going through some really hard times, some really difficult times. There were good moments in there. I'm pretty sure there were some good moments in there, but overall, if you look back on it, it's been a lot of change and transition and maybe even challenge or struggle for a lot of you. And I'm getting that like a lot of you have kind of just been holding that back, pushing through, not necessarily acknowledging it, just kind of like it is what it is. Like I'm hearing a lot of it is what it is, there's nothing I can do about it. What I'm hearing is acknowledge it still. There may not be something that you can do about it, energetically or even physically, but you can speak on it. Sometimes it's like, I just keep getting this, wanting to tell y'all, like, it's best to just say it, like say the thing. Like acknowledge the thing, hey, universe, I'm still hurt from this situation, or hey, God, I'm still mad or sad about this situation, or I'm really happy that this happened to me, or I'm so grateful that I had to go through this struggle or this obstacle or whatever. There's this energy that is asking you to speak, and something about speaking is very cleansing, very healing, very clearing, okay? I'm also hearing ask for what you need. All right, let's move on. Panther. So with this Panther and the Liberation card, the number 10, 37, breaking down to a 10, the completion, the cycle. Remember, the Panther talks about purging. For you all, once you purge, once you cleanse, once you just release, and the Panther card said annihilate. So I'm getting like some of you may be doing some type of releasing ritual where you're burning things, where you're so I was gonna say putting things in a freezer, but putting things in a freezer is not annihilating it. It's kind of just like putting it on hold. I'm getting like burning. Like you might need to burn some things. You may need to burn physical things. You might need to write things down and burn them. You might be just going through like this period or this time where you feel like things are burning up in your life, right? Like fires everywhere, like burning bridges. Some of you are even doing or may need to do. But there's something about like this fire energy, getting rid of it, like, and getting rid of it in a sense of like, it gotta go. It has to go. I'm getting that once you do that, or once you even start to begin to participate in that, you are going to feel free. You're going to feel liberated. You are going to be in the space that you want to be in or even need to be in. Like I said, to move on to this next timeline freely, without the baggage, without the things that are holding you back. But there's a process that you have to go through before you can get here. And everybody's process is different. So for however long this takes you, whether it's 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, even a year, right? That's whatever it is for you. This is just what the energy of this time, of these transits, of these portals, this is what it is calling up in you. Sometimes, I feel like as a reader, people will share out information about like, oh, the portals are open and we're going through this eclipse season and this and this and this, and it almost feels very like a time restraint. Like I have to do this stuff by this certain time, because if I don't do this by this certain time, then this thing won't happen. Or I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Okay, I'm also hearing that some things will require immediate action. So take that for whatever that resonates. What I want to say though, and what is that this is just the energy that comes as a result of the time or the transit that we are in. You have to go through your process, because like I said earlier, someone is trying to rush through the process, maybe out of fear that I'm not going to have time, or if I don't do this by the time the portal energy closes, or blah, blah, blah. Then no, do what you need to do. Take your time. It's like don't lollygag. Like, don't bullshit yourself, collective. Don't just be out here like, just whatever, right? Don't do that. Be intentional about what the work that you are doing. But I'm also getting that like it doesn't need to be done in a certain specific amount of time, like on this day at this time this needs to be done. No, it's just, are you acknowledging the energy that is coming up? Are you aware of what work you need to do? Are you even aware of what information is coming up for you at this time in order for you to be able to do the work or to make the change or whatever? Okay. Like I said, there's change energy here. There's completion energy here. Right now, there's a lot of things from your past or just things that are standing in your way as a result of the previous experiences that you've had that are they're just there. It's just something to be aware of, right? The intention I always put in the cards is what do we need to be aware of? So this is just something to be aware of so that you know, all right, I gotta get a move on it, and I gotta purge this energy, annihilate the energy, cleanse it, clear it. So it's like, don't just cleanse it and clear it out and then allow it to come back. It's like, once you let it go all the way. Okay. Rage, number 23 came out. Once again, a 5 energy. Medusa with rage. So some of you could be feeling very angry at this time. Some of you might even need to move through this energy in a sort of rage. And this doesn't always talk about anger. Actually, let me go ahead and get Medusa out of the book, because Medusa is not just specifically talking about like a hatred kind of energy. It also talks about just the way. It says, I have a right to feel my feelings. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Yeah, like I said, something about this with the rage, it was giving me like I said that earlier, like some of you are feeling emotionally dysregulated, or mentally or physically. There's some type of dysregulation that is happening. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking, but underneath that you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. I feel like this is everything that I just said in these cards, with feeling undervalued is overwhelming. That's the crocodile with the worthiness energy. You can't stay silent anymore. Speak up with the frog energy. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Purge, annihilate, liberate yourself. Feel how you need to feel so that you can do what it is that you need to do. Stop holding yourself back. Stop trying to say, oh, well, I'm angry and being angry is wrong, so I can't be angry. No, there's nothing wrong with being angry. It's like I tell my therapy clients all the time. A lot of people, I'll say this side note, a lot of people come to therapy with this idea or this understanding, and this is not just therapy, people who go to therapy. I see this out in the world. A lot of people think that we have to be happy and positive all the time. And I tell my clients specifically, if we were meant to be happy and positive all the time, then we would not have all of these other emotions that we identify with. Anger, sadness, surprise, anxious, depressed. Like, we wouldn't have these other emotions. We'd just be happy all the time. Happy, 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 happy. But that's not reality. You're not happy all the time. Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you're mad. Sometimes you're angry. Sometimes you're frustrated. Sometimes you're overwhelmed. Sometimes you're shocked. You're surprised. You're, ecstatic, right? Whatever it is. If we were meant to just experience one emotion, then we'd all be living this. I don't even know what kind of life we would all be living if we were all just happy all the time. But you are a human being you are a human being. You are also a spiritual being having a human experience. Feel your feelings. Like, stop trying to not feel your feelings. Stop trying to hold them back or hold them down or not share them with others or whatever. Stop telling people you're okay when you're not okay. Stop telling people you're fine when you're not fine. Stop telling yourself everything is good when things are not good. Like, it's okay to be sad. I don't know who needs to hear that, but like, look me in my face. It is okay to not feel okay. It does not mean you are a bad person. It does not mean that there is anything wrong with you or wrong with life or you're just not good enough. Or it is okay to be sad. And if you are sad, allow yourself to be sad, because I'm going to tell you, if you don't allow yourself to be sad or mad or whatever the other feeling is, you'll never get to the other end of happiness, because you'll always be kind of in that space of sadness. You can't ignore it away is what I want to say. You can't oh, well, I'm sad, but I'm just not going to address that sad feeling. So I'm going to go on and be happy. No, because then what ends up happening, like the card said, hurt and heartbreak turn into rage and anger. The more you ignore how you feel, the more angry you're going to get. Your body is literally going to reject that feeling or feel it so much that it's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm frustrated because I'm still sad. All while you and your physical body, because you're just trying to push through and get to happiness. You're just trying to hurry up and be happy. Have you done anything to make yourself happy? Ask yourself, have you done anything to make yourself not feel whatever the current feeling is? Whether it's happy, sadness, anger, whatever. Have you done anything to not feel that way? And if the answer is no, get into those practices. Take heed of this message and get into those practices that are going to help you uncover, release, clear, heal, annihilate. Okay? I don't mean to be yelling at y'all. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling at y'all. I'm not. I feel strongly about that because I see it all the time and I hear it all the time. And as a therapist, it's like one of the biggest things that I have the biggest like myth that I have to dispel. And even just as a person talking to my friends and my family, like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, right? Any more messages with this goddess deck? All right, I'm hearing one more. Give me one for like an outcome. Give me one for an outcome. Or just like a closing message even for this energy. We're going to pull for one more deck. I hope the messages are resonating. I'm sorry. I've been just going on and on and on, and I haven't even checked in with y'all. I do apologize, but hopefully the messages are resonating. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Okay. If the messages are resonating, drop me some messages in the comment. Actually, if the messages are resonating, drop me the fire emoji. Okay. We burning it up. Okay. We are burning up whatever it is that's getting in our way. Okay, whatever it is that's blocking us from being our best self in this time and in this space and in this moment. Whatever could possibly be preventing us from moving on to the new timeline, we are burning it up. Any more messages? All right, I'm just going to move on because I'm actually not getting any more energy from that. All right, so we have our angel oracle guides. We're just going to pull some final messages of inspiration and just like further information regarding like how to move through this energy. 4 or 5. All right, however many. I'm gonna say 4. If 5 come out, 5 come out. All right, the first card out. Clear, cancel, and release. I can't make it up. Y'all saw me shuffle the cards. Clear, cancel, and release is the first. It's the first thing you gotta do. It's the first thing you got to do. But in order to be able to clear it out, to cancel it, and to release it, you have to bring it to the forefront. Whatever it is that you are holding on or hiding, whatever. Like I said, if you got to get in a hermit mode, if you got to, go off the grid for a little bit, do what you got to do. I know myself right now, I'm in hermit mode. Yes, I'm here, doing these reads for you all. I enjoy doing this. This is a part of my healing process, my clearing, canceling, releasing. But I have to hit my people up and be like, hey, I gotta go off the grid for a little bit. It's nothing to worry about. I just feel like there's a lot of things right now for me that I have to experience and I have to go through. And right now, like, I just got to kind of tune out the world to do that. I just got to tap in with me and my spirit team and my spirit guides. Look at that. Listen deeply, coming out in the reverse. Listen deeply. That's what I'm talking about because I have to tune in with myself. Some of you are needing to tune in with yourself. Listen to yourself. What is your intuition telling you? I'm hearing a lot of you are, even with these readings, right? Some of you could be like, I don't know, like watching a bunch of tarot, watching a bunch of different readings, and you might be getting the same message. You might be getting different messages or conflicting messages. I'm hearing you need to take that to your God, whoever that is for you, spirit, universe, the Holy Mother, Holy Father, and ask for discernment. really figure out what it is that this information is saying. More specifically, listen within, follow your intuition. Don't rely necessarily on the words of another person or the messages of another person, because like I tell people, I read these cards all day, and these cards have messages and insight and information and all of that. But at the end of the day, this is just one specific message, right? Or like a mix of energies that may or may not resonate for any single person at any given time, whether it's today or 10 years from now. And also, you have choices. So this is saying one thing, but you can make one move and this whole reading will shift, right? The energy in the whole reading will shift. So just be aware of that when y'all are listening to readings, even my readings, right? I don't ever say that anything I speak here is fact. If it resonates, that's because there was a message that you were supposed to get from that. Take that information and then do with it as you need to. But listen, right now, it's asking you to listen deeply. A lot of you are avoiding going within. I'm hearing you need to go within. You need to take some time out, whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay, take some time for yourself. Self-care. Remember, that's what that frog said. Get into some self-care. Get into some self-care, baby. Okay, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of meditation, getting out into the sun, something. Self-acceptance. Yeah, get into some meditation so you can, what did I just say? Self-care and self-acceptance. Get into a space, and I love this because she's holding on to her face, this angel. I take that as like getting into a space where you are loving on yourself, loving of yourself, where you are working through and healing, and just like get into that energy, collective. Okay. Final. Okay. Do the work. And that came out in the reverse. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. And that work that I'm getting that is talking about is what we've been talking about. Figuring out what it is. Sitting on it. Because, right, that's the thing. Once you pull out the knowledge and the information with that tarantula, you got to move into that crocodile energy where you got to sit with it for a little bit. Okay. Right? It's not just some of the stuff you might be able to move on immediately, but I'm getting for a lot of you, you're probably going to pull out a lot of information, and then you're going to have to be like, okay, now what do I do with this? What is this saying? What does this mean? All right. Once you do that, clear it out. Clear what needs to be cleared. Release what needs to be released. Heal what needs to be healed. And then purge. Do the work. A lot of you are avoiding doing the work. It's asking you to clear, cancel, and release and get into a space of self-acceptance so that you can tune into yourself and do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. Any more messages? Do we have a final message? I feel like 4 was enough. I've been pulling 4 the whole time. Yeah, 4 is enough. I hope this message was helpful. I think I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully the messages resonated. Thank you everyone for your time. If you were rocking with me through the whole video, I truly appreciate it. I am going to be doing the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine reads for the month of October. I know I used to do them a little bit more frequently. I appreciate y'all for working with me as I just find what works for my channel. I know I've been doing this for about a year now on YouTube, but I'm really just, trying to figure out what feels good for me. So I am going to be doing the Divine Masculine and Feminine reads for the month. Okay. But if you would like a more specific read, or if you would like something on a more weekly basis, you do have the option to book those packages and to book those individual reads. All that information is in the description box. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. Okay. I love y'all. I hope everyone is well. With that being said, bye.